So you guys know how this goes. It's another episode of the Munchies. I'm gonna get high, I'm gonna get hungry, and we're gonna have to eat. So today we're in St. Charles, checking out the Urban Counter. I'm gonna join up with my friend Chris, where he's got some of the best selections laid out for us. Let's head on in.
Hey Dom, over here.
Yo, Chris, so good to see you, brother. Thanks for having me, man. So, you know me, I've got the Munchies, and I heard the Urban Counter is the place to be. Tell me a little bit about the restaurant.
Well, you know, it's all hand-pressed burgers. It's kind of the basis of a burger joint, but we have great salads and awesome breakfast. My favorite is a breakfast burrito.
Okay, so can we get the breakfast burrito and maybe a couple other of your fan favorites?
Hell yeah, why don't we do that? Onion rings, shake. How hungry are you?
I'm starved, dude. I just smoked.
All right, why don't we do this? Why don't we get some food going?
That's gonna be perfect for my Munchies. Yeah, dude. Let's get this started.
All right, cool.
All right. Wow.
All right, man.
Whoa.
Breakfast burrito, onion rings, curd burger, chocolate shake, and here's a deep fried cookie dough.
Awesome. I've never had breakfast burrito with a side of onion rings, with a side of burger. This is a good mix of everything.
Little dessert, too.
Where should we start?
Pretty good.
That looks really good.
All right, start with a big bite of that guy.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. So good.
Man, this is great. It's perfectly seasoned. The bacon's crispy. The cheese curds gives that perfect crunch. But I have hot in mouth so bad. Can we get something to drink, man?
You want water?
Not water.
Milkshake.
A little too heavy? Like,
Soda?
nah, I'm thinking like a beer, man.
Oh, we got a liquor store next door.
Get out.
Yeah. Should we
Okay.
go?
Yeah, no, let's maybe finish up some of this and check out what you got.
Try that breakfast burrito, too.
Absolutely.
Oh, and a cookie dough. Cheers. I told you I have a whole liquor store next door.
Whoa, dude, you guys have everything here.
Without a doubt. You want some wine?
No, I'm not thinking wine.
Champagne.
No, you know I love champagne.
How about some bourbon? How about a rye?
I mean, this is tempting, but I mean, I gotta drive, dude. I just have the worst cotton mouth. I'm thinking like a beer.
Beer?
Yeah, maybe something craft or, you know, something
Like
with...
a seltzer?
Nah, fuck that. Like something like mango, something that's like super refreshing, like a sours or something.
Sour. We have a bunch of sours.
I love all the 93 Octane stuff, but nothing's really standing out. Maybe we can,
You want to brew one next door?
You think we can make our own beer, Chris?
We can.
Fuck yeah.
Let's do it.
Woo!
All right, Dom, here's the brewery. This is our assistant brewer, Rob.
What's up, dude? How are you?
And up here's Alex.
What's up, Alex? This place is amazing, man. So, why don't you tell me a little bit about what we're gonna be doing today?
We're brewing some beer today.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about the process to make a beer?
First starts in the brew house. We're going to be adding malted barley and some water together, mix that up in the mash. After that process, we're gonna recirculate the wort onto itself. We'll taste it at that point. Then we're going to add it to the kettle, bring it up to a boiling point, and then once it's boiling, we're gonna be adding hops.
So that sounds really cool. Let's get this process started, man.
Hey, Dom, you wanna throw a couple bags in?
Absolutely, I'd love to. This is crazy. So I just take this, throw it in?
Take it in, throw it in, hold onto the bag.
All right.
All right, go ahead and toss that bucket in.
And what's this?
These are rice hulls. We add it to help the filtering process through the lauter tun.
All of it?
All of it, go ahead.
All right. So this looks like a giant pot that's stirring. What exactly is this device and what's the process that's happening?
So in the lauter tun, we mix the malted barley with water at a specific temperature to activate enzymes, turn the starches into sugars.
What exactly is the specific temperature? It seems pretty hot in there.
Yeah, exactly. It's 166.1 degrees. It's hotter than a traditional beer because we want some more residual sweetness in the final product.
So after we get this all in there and we close this up, what's the process after that?
It's called a mash rest. And so we're gonna hold this grain in water at a specific temperature in order to have the enzymatic conversion. So once we start transferring the wort to the whirlpool, we're going to sprinkle water over the top of the grain bed. That's called sparging. What we're trying to accomplish is rinsing the grains of all sugars. So we're done with the mash rest and we're gonna start vorloffing.
Okay, and how do I do that?
You're gonna need to open a series of valves down there.
Okay, so which valves do I open here, Rob?
All right, so you're gonna open this guy right here. This will lead up and help the water fall over itself.
All right.
And then you're gonna come down here, open this guy.
All right.
And then it's gonna come up right here.
Wow. What's happening in this process here?
The wort's coming in right here and it's actually gonna go up. And then the idea is that we're gonna try to balance these guys here. These are manometers. We want these guys to be balanced and then we want the wort to kind of fall in and it'll create a vacuum and go over itself.
I didn't know that the process of making beer was so complex. Kind of thought you put it in a barrel and you let it ferment, and there wasn't any like pour over and all of these different giant canisters and tubes and.
There's a lot to it, man. It's a fun process.
So Alex, there's a tradition that most brewers do. What is it?
It's called a hot scotch.
Okay.
We take the first runnings of our worts, add it to a glass, and it's a 50-50 split of shitty scotch, and it's a great wort. Normally when you do a collaboration with another brewery, it's tradition to have a hot scotchy.
All right, so let's have a hot scotchy and seal this deal. So right now we're gonna do a tradition of Ray Daniels, which is called a hot scotchy, which is the first pourings of the wort and a little bit of scotch. And this is how you seal the deal for a collaboration between two brewers or two entities. You guys ready to seal this deal?
And cheers to
Awesome.
Wake and bake.
To the Wake and Bake beer. Who's driving home? All right, Rob, so we're at the next steps. Tell me about what we're gonna do here.
All right, so basically our mash and everything's all set. We had the water, went through, we went into the whirlpool and we sent it all over to the kettle.
Poured it back on itself?
Yes, we poured it back on itself with the vorloff and then we sparged. Everything then transferred through the false bottom into the whirlpool and then we sent from the whirlpool over to the kettle and now it's in the process of boiling. In the meantime, what we gotta do is we gotta dump out all this grain that we use to make the beer. So it's gonna kind of just pops down. Woo. And basically our job now is just to pull this stuff out here and just, you know, feed it through into the can.
Sweet. I'm still amazed at how great the smell becomes beer. So about how much of the malted wheat and malted barley did we put in here?
It was about a total of 435 pounds.
435 pounds.
Yeah, turns into some beautiful beer.
So now it goes to the boiling. What do we boil that at?
We keep it at the temperature, the 214, and it boils for, is this a 60-minute boil? Yeah, 60-minute boil. The longer you boil it, the more water you evaporate, the more alcohol you create.
What's up, guys? We are here at 93 Octane out in St. Charles. It's been about 2 months since we started the Wake and Bake Sour Diesel project. Today, we are going to get to use the Wild Goose and finally can this beautiful golden ale. Are you excited, Alex?
Very excited.
Are you excited, Chris?
Hell yeah!
You don't look like it.
I am.
Can you tell us about the Wild Goose?
Yeah, it's a 4-head counterpressure filler. So it enters the filler, there's a CO2 blanket in the can to where it enters the filling station. It fills from the bottom up, leaves the filling station to the lid drop. Once it leaves the lid drop, it enters the seamer, it gets seamed twice, leaves at a 90-degree angle into the labeler to where it's labeled and date coded.
Let's get this process started. I cannot wait to try one of these beers.
Have you ever had a beer fresh off the line?
Never, dude.
You're in for a treat.
Actually, one with my face on it. first one. Woo! So we just finished canning on the Wild Goose back there. What an awesome process that was. We've got right here the first 4-pack of the Wake and Bake Sour Diesel. I cannot wait to try this. Chris, are you excited, man?
I'm so excited, man. Let's do it.
This is so dope. Check this out. It's me on a can, in a can. It's just so cool. This is the first time I've ever tried this beer finished. Let's do it.
For real?
Check out the pour on that. It's nice and golden.
Cheers, man. Thank
Let's
you.
do it. It's great. It's so good.
It's light, tart,
It's
mango.
light. It's got good flavor. It's got good body. Still gives you that kind of mouth on it. This is exactly what we were going for. It's crushable. You can drink a couple of these in one sitting. It's not like too sweet. It's not too heavy. This is like a great if you enjoy sours, this is gonna be one of those great, it's like almost thirst quenching, but it gives you that little bitter bite on the back. This is like a nice summer day, or even cozying up for like a movie in the house and getting like real settled in. Something that you could have with dinner, definitely something with a light lunch. What we tried to capture here is there are a few fruits that actually elevate your high when you are smoking, or if you're a cannabis enthusiast, and one of those fruits is mango. And when you ingest mango, it kind of elevates your high, or the THC cannabinoids attached to that flavor or that compound. And so one thing that I love to do is eat mangoes or any fresh fruit when I'm stoned. So we went for the mango, and then we wanted it to have like the nose for the mango, and then we wanted it to have like the mouth, kind of like those lactose slushy beers. And I think we hit it on the head. Cheers.
Cheers. I want to drink.
Wow, what an amazing experience we've had coming all the way out here to 93 Octane and creating the very first Wake and Bake Sour Diesel with my best friend Chris and the team over here at 93 Octane. I hope you guys are encouraged to get out there and find this. How can they find it?
Here, 93 Octane in St. Charles.
So you heard it here first. You can grab the beer right here at the 93 Octane tap room or their liquor store, and it will be coming to a bar or liquor store near you in the Chicagoland area. Be sure to download the Hipster app and watch the Wake and Bake TV show. We've got 3 episodes that are available for free just for you. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Available in the Chicagoland area before